Susana Kennedy Show. It's that Kennedy. The crazy caring cat. The Susana Kennedy Show.
What do you believe is the definition, or what for you is the definition of success?
Well, I think success is something personally accomplished, and it doesn't necessarily have to be measured by a certificate or a degree or anything of that sort. I think it's a personal, internal challenge. And when a person feels successful, whatever way that is, in whatever form, that is pretty much what success means, is feeling like you've achieved something, whether it's an obstacle that you've overcome emotionally, overcoming a fear, or overcoming a psychological challenge. Whatever it is, it's a personal internal accomplishment. And
do you feel successful in your life?
I do, and there's even more that I like to do. So I never stop doing doing anything new that has come up, because I love that feeling of success. Yes.
It's wonderful. And what is the most exciting thing happening right now in your life?
Right now we are working on a documentary, and our goal is to make it to Ethiopia and go to different schools in Ethiopia and visit with children with disabilities. Unfortunately, not all children with disabilities go to school, so I'm hoping to go out there and let them know that it's a lot about opportunity. It's even more about opportunity. Once the opportunity is there, then you're able to show what truly is possible. So we're launching a campaign, a fundraising effort to make a trip to Ethiopia. And if you don't mind, I'd like to share that website out there. Is that okay?
No, absolutely. Please go ahead, and I'll definitely put it in the notes section as well.
Okay, it's rightfootedmovie.com. So www.rightfootedmovie.com. rightfootedmovie.com.
rightfootedmovie.com. I watched the trailer. It's amazing. I'm going to also put that on all my social platforms and try and get that message out for you, because it looks incredible. Another very exciting thing is, I'm not sure if it's already happened, but you were getting married.
It has happened, and Patrick is sitting a couple feet away from me. We've been married now for closing in on 9 months on the 12th of this month. So that's today. It's been 9 months.
Well, congratulations. I didn't realize it was Patrick. Otherwise, I would have said congratulations to him too. That's really, really wonderful. I wish you many, many years of happiness together.
Thank you.
What do you think are the 3 qualities that are most important for every human being to have?
One of the 3 points that I talk about in my speech is, I talk about desire, persistence, and fearlessness, along with creativity. However, one of the most crucial things, and I've talked a little bit about it with your interview, is acceptance. Getting to the point where we accept, we embrace, like you said, embrace who we are. And once that's accomplished, we can move forward to accomplishing more. But it starts with acceptance. Then from there, using creativity, desire, persistence, and fearlessness. So it's hard to narrow it down to 3, but I'd say the one crucial first thing is acceptance.
Acceptance. It's most certainly a very necessary thing to have. Next question is, what is the best question you've ever been asked? I'm sure you've had many, many interviews to date. What is the best thing that you've ever been asked before?
Well, one of the funnier questions people want to ask a lot, because I just got married, is, how did your husband propose? What did he use? I mean, do you have a toe ring, or what is your expression, your symbol of love? And so I allow Patrick to answer that question because people are curious, and I think I'll answer it for him for now. but he actually came up with a wedding anklet. And even before the anklet, he came up with an engagement anklet so that I could wear that around my left ankle to symbolize that. Yes.
That is wonderful. And you obviously keep that on all the time. Do you keep both of them on?
Right now I just wear the wedding anklet, and eventually we may take the pendant off of the engagement anklet and put that onto the wedding one. But for now I'm just wearing the wedding anklet. So, yes.
The wedding anklet. Very, very nice. What is your favorite quote and why?
My favorite quote is by Marianne Williamson, and she says, "Our greatest fear is not that we are inadequate. Our greatest fear is we are powerful beyond measure."
Yes, it is our light, not our darkness, that frightens us. It is my favorite quote actually too, funny enough.
Wow.
Yeah. Why is it your favorite quote?
I think we all are challenged with some form of feeling inadequate. And I truly believe that once we can get past that, the truth is we are very powerful. We don't realize what we could tap into, but we have the power within us to do so much.
Absolutely, absolutely. Second last question is, do you have a piece of advice? You obviously go out and you teaching acceptance, but what is the best piece of advice you've ever received, and is that something you pass on now when you're motivating young people?
One of the things that my mother told me that you can do anything, and my father never saw me a victim, so I think he brought me up believing that I was not a victim of a disability, and he has said on a number of occasions, "I have never once shed a tear about your birth condition." So he never saw me as a victim. And in order to be empowered, we have to leave the victim mentality behind. And that type of advice that my dad not only told me, but he showed me that I wasn't a victim, that was crucial for me becoming the person I am today. And my mom always said, "You can do anything, and God has a plan for you." So when it was most difficult as a 5- and 6-year-old, wondering why I was different from my older brother and my younger sister, she told me, "God has a plan for you." And it is incredible how much of a plan He had for me, and I'm finding that out every single day.
Absolutely, absolutely. I think that I was listening. I've done a lot of reading, obviously, on you, and your parents are incredible parents. You're very fortunate to have had two parents that instilled that kind of belief system in you. I'm sure that you credit them for where you are today in a large way. The last question is, when you're 90 years old, what do you hope that you can look back on your life and go, "Yeah, I did that"?
Well, I think I first hope that I look back and have no regrets. So I don't want to ever pass up an opportunity and regret it later on. So that's one of my philosophies, is to take up every opportunity possible and not to be afraid to take on a new challenge. And that way, when I do get to that age, I look back and not have any regrets.
Wonderful, absolutely wonderful. Are you planning on having a family?
I think Patrick and I do plan on having a family. We're not sure when the time is right, but we will, and who knows, you may be interviewing me and Patrick in a couple years, and we'll have a little baby with us.
A little bundle of joy.
Yes.
Well, that would be absolutely fantastic. Thank you so much for your time. One of the reasons as well that I wanted to interview is because you've got such a good sense of humor, and you just you really do live life to the full. I saw that when you got your pilot's license for your mom's birthday, you flew over with a banner that said, "Look, Ma, no hands." And I thought that was absolutely brilliant. So Your children will be very lucky to have two parents like you, and I hope to definitely interview you when they come along. And I wish you all the best with your film. Are you doing, where is the fundraising happening? Where can people look? Just on the website? Do you have a Twitter or Facebook page that they should go to?
We do have all of that, but it's pretty much on that rightfootedmovie.com, and they can find it there. They can see the trailer, and if they feel the need and the desire to support this, we would greatly appreciate it. So thank you. Yes.
Okay, great. I will definitely post that up. Are you also doing any fundraising through Indiegogo or one of those sort of crowd fundraising platforms?
That's exactly what we're using, is Indiegogo. So it's Indiegogo.com, and they can look up Right Footed Movie as well. So.
Perfect.
Yeah.
Jessica, it has been an absolute honor and pleasure chatting to you. Thank you so much for making the time. And please thank Patrick as well. He's been such a help.
Thank you.
And wishing you all the best. Goodbye for now.
Bye.
The Susana Kennedy Show. It's that Kennedy. The crazy caring cat. The Susana Kennedy Show.